Hello, good morning. This screen. Morning, guys. Welcome to another Forex trading session with me, Peter Crow, where we'll be trading gold, NAS100 and EURUSD live on the Forex markets every day from 8 AM. I say every day. I wasn't here yesterday or the day before, unfortunately, because I do have a life also. Yeah. Do have to get the balance right. Okay, and that's what we want from trading. It brings us that time freedom, and that's what we want. That's what we strive for. Okay, so welcome on. If you're watching on TikTok, head over to YouTube. You'll see the charts we are trading on, and you can see us sort of making some money from there. If you're here on YouTube, I'll quickly go over our stats. So this is based off a 50k account. Nothing comes on this logbook unless it's been taken on stream, and it's clearly got its own YouTube link where we taken it on stream. Okay, so at the moment we 50k account, we are 1% up in September, over 3% in October, 0.5% November, December we're just shy of 4%, and January we're over 4%, we're nearly 5%. Okay, so absolutely smashing it. The top 1% of traders in the world, they only make between 1 and 3%, but the difference is they make it every month, okay? And they have a large amount of capital, okay? So, yeah, smashing it. Let's get into a gold top-down. So every session, the first thing we'll do is a top-down analysis, okay? We'll do a top-down analysis, where we can see what we get, and that'll line us up to hopefully a setup. Okay, and I know price has been very bullish lately, very bullish. It's been quite annoying, but however we're here, it's all we've got to go off. Okay, so let's start off with gold. So monthly, now we're about to close. It's the last day of the month. Okay, and the last days of the month are pretty difficult because that wick, where's this candle going to end? Is it going to leave you a steeper top wick? Is it just going to consolidate and needs to close where it's at? Or what? Anything can happen basically on the monthly time frame. Then you come down to the weekly. We've got no structure whatsoever. All we know is we've got a nice gap here. We've got a nice gap here. Got a little gap there, and you got a little gap there. So you've got gaps all over the place on the weeklies. I would imagine price would probably need to come down to them levels before carrying on driving. Okay, however, it's not liquidity what's driving price, it's scarcity and news. That's what's going on. Okay, that's why gold keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay, so it's pretty difficult at the moment with gold because price is just bullish. And you know what Forex is like? You would think, oh well, it's very bullish, I'll just put a buy on, and then it drops through the floor. That's typical Forex. Okay, so what did we get on the daily then? So yesterday we closed bearish, okay, bearish, and then today we've opened up little top wick and we fill in this wick. We haven't broke the previous low yet, okay, so currently this daily can do anything. It can still flip to the upside, it could stay bearish, it could push a steeper bottom wick. What is one of the downsides though is we've had such a push from here to here already, and we sort of don't want that. We want the daily to open up when it's just about to start kicking in. Okay, obviously Asia must have pushed price at that point. So the daily can still do anything. So we've got now to really go off that. So we're gonna have to come down the time frames. Then when we come to the 4 hour, what have we got in the 4 hour? So the zones we've got in the 4 hour, we've got a zone here, and then we've got a zone, I would probably say.
Good morning, Pete.
Good morning, Danchaman. How the devil?
I'm late.
I was going to say, okay, now you are late. So I'm just in the top down. I'm just in the top down in gold. We're getting straight amongst it.
No worries.
So they've now happened on the weekly. The daily can do anything, and we're on to the forward time frame now. Let me share my screen for you.
Thanks. we got some lovely movements yesterday.
It's a nice drop. It is a nice drop, but it's the last day of the month, so we've got to be a bit cautious.
Yeah.
So the 4 hour, this is the sort of range I've got for the 4 hour, and unfortunately we've sort of filled the range nearly. Okay, we've only got there to go. We've got between that and that to go. So I would expect price to just keep pushing to come and fill and retest this zone. Hopefully we'll come and break this low, but I probably can't take any sellers until I get a close on the 4 hour below 5104, unfortunately, right? The 4 didn't give us a top wick, we didn't flip, and we didn't test previous support, right? But if the 4 flips now and stays bullish, then we've never ever rejected from this level, so why would it? Okay, that would then be creating new data, and that's something we can't preempt. So we've got to come down the time frames. Let's skip the 3, I don't like the 3. So what have we got on the 2? So if this is the 4 hour range here, but we've now got a minor range on the 2, which is this. Come on. We've now got a minor range on the 2. We've got no top wick. We've got an hour and 50 minutes left for this 2 to do whatever it wants to do. So could we see this 2 flip to the upside? I'm not sure that's what's going to happen. I can actually see us carrying on down to this level. It looks like we could be free falling. So we can't really get in on anything at the moment. However, if the 2 does close like this or flips bullish, let's say the 2 does flip and closes back up here, I would then be interested in the next candle, bottom wick, and then buys up to tap previous support. I would be interested in that. Or let's say this closes bearish, and then if we get a 2 back above there, I would then bottom wick and then a flip to come up to the upside. I'd be interested in that also. So that's the 2. 1, the only way I can take sells is if the 1 closes like this and the next one gives me a steep top wick to take away that no top wick, then I would have a sell stop underneath the 1, because if the 1 does flip from that height, it's highly probable you're coming down to this area 5104. Okay, so I'll say that again. If the 1 closes like this and then the next one comes up, gives us a top wick, take the no top wick of this candle, then and only then I would have a sell stop underneath the 1, because if the 1 is to flip from this height, it's highly probable you'll be coming through to 5104, because that would be the last hour of the 4. Okay, but that's the only way I would get in at the moment on sells. There's 2 hours left of the 1, the 2. I said, yeah, 2 hours left of the 2. So if this 1 closes like this, because we've technically had a nest play, the 1 broke out here, then we closed bullish, but we're still respecting this level. So another thing, we just need a bearish 1 close. If we get a bearish 1 close, I need that top wick gone, and then we can have sell stops underneath. Okay, so that's what I'd be interested in. So let's hope we get a double nest play here on the 1. There's no point going down any time frames now, because we need the 1 to line up. The 1 we can do something. Lower time frames, it just gets really difficult, guys. Happy with that? And our advantage point for this would be this level, but we could, that would be our take partial move to break in. We could target lower, but we haven't really got anything to go off into the lower ranges. So for example, I mean, where's our next target really? Where could the daily go? That's what we've got to say. How far could this daily drop? Well, it's quite clean traffic up here. So how far can this daily go? That's what we've got to say. It's at quite a big candle now. So I'm just not sure. Once we tap this zone, we're going to keep driving. I can't really see it, guys. That means you'd be expecting like that. I just can't see it. So yeah, that's it. That's the only way. That's the only way. So ideally, what I'd prefer is if the one closes back in. So let's say this one closes like this, and then the next one closes like that. You know, we'd have a sell stop on underneath at this point. But if it doesn't flip and closes like that, that then would be the 2 hour closing bullish. I would then have a bottom wick to then flip to come to the upside, and that would then be the new 4 hour. That would be the 4 hour closing doji, new 4 hour coming up to giving us a steep bottom wick, but we wouldn't have closed on a 4 hour support level, so we'd have to take that into consideration. So it's a bit difficult at the moment, I won't lie, but that's all I've got. Yeah, does that make sense, Dan?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I think let's go on to NAS. Last day of the month, so it's got to be very careful. So monthly, we pushed, we broke a high, and then we've dropped. Okay, it's the last day. So how is this monthly going to close? If we get any kind of bullish close on the monthly, I would then expect the next monthly bottom wick and then still be bullish. Okay, so it would help us if we do close bullish. That would just tell me, okay, well, when we're really bullish, and then you get a couple of bearish candles, and then you get your first bullish one, your next one tends to be bullish. Okay, 2 bearish candles, bullish, next one bullish. Okay, bearish candle, first bullish one, bullish. Bearish candle, first bullish one, bullish. Okay, bearish, 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 first bullish one, next one bullish. Do you get the gist? Okay, only when we're on an uptrend, again bearish, first bullish one, bullish. Yeah, so the probability, if you gun to your head, this closes like this, are you betting on the next candle being bullish or bearish? You bet not being bullish. Highly probable you're going to be bullish with the next monthly. Okay, but what does every candle normally give you? Gives you a bottom wick. So if we can work out how long of the monthly candle are we going to spend creating a bottom wick, and if we can work that out, and then we can identify where we're going to start flipping to the upside, and we can catch that sweet spot of the bottom wick of the monthly, we could have some really, really nice returns, because we are going to be pushing all-time highs, and the target is endless. It can just, we don't know where it's going to go. Okay, so currently monthly can still do anything. Weekly, again, oh god, so we've been stuck in this range for ages, right? We've been stuck in this. I've not looked at the charts at all the last couple of days. So this weekly was here at one point, right? This candle looked like this at one point. Now we had no bottom wick on the weekly, but the thing what threw us off is you've got loads of gaps here. It's really messed up the zones, so we sort of need to get away from this area. The weekly was up there at one point. You've now pulled back. Where's this weekly going to end up? The bottom of the range, the support, I would say, is that. So we're now stuck in between 25829 and 25140, and we just keep bouncing in between. Okay, we keep bouncing in between. So what could this weekly do? Well, we've only got 1 day left, so maybe that's not the question we should be asking. What could the daily do? And that's going to tell us what the weekly is going to do. Maybe that's the question we need to ask. Because at the minute, this weekly can do anything. It can push, close respecting. It could drop and flip, close respecting. It hasn't broke out yet, right? So the weekly really probably doesn't help us at the moment. So let's go down to the daily. We do exactly the same with the daily candle. So this is my daily zone here. This is my daily zone. Oh, you just had a coffee, you bloody. She looks after you. She looks after you. So this is my weekly / daily zone, right? What zone are we in at the moment, right? You've got another zone here, which is now created a new zone, but that's not the weekly zone, remember? Come on. Well, this is our weekly zone, because the weekly hasn't broke out yet, and this is now just another zone. The only time we've closed respecting this was here, right? And then we dropped. Then we had a bearish candle, okay? But we didn't close back into this range. So technically, what range are we still in? Well, we're technically still in this range. Therefore, what should we expect? Well, what we potentially could expect is this daily flipping back to the upside, because we're still in that zone. Until the daily breaks into this zone between here and here, we are currently still in this, therefore we should be coming back up. Okay, simple as that. Now, if we look left and go, okay, when was the last time we closed respecting this level? What happened with the next candle when we've done it? But if we look left, we closed respecting here, then look what the next candle done. Came back up to this level here. Okay, so if we mark that up, keeps freezing here. Okay. So we come back up to this level. If we look left, when prices close respecting, we then get a top wick, we tap, and then we make that move through. Okay. So why haven't we opened up, pull back first? That's what we've got to say. Why haven't we done that? Is that because the weekly needs to come back down, or what? The question is this one daily candle, how far can price push from here? And the only date we've got to go off is this. So we had one candle from here push all the way to here. So that's about 54 pips. Right? So if we're saying, okay, we can get one daily candle push 54 pips. We measure this. Okay, where's 54 pips? 54 pips is here. That's 54 pips. So we could get one daily candle push around about 54 pips from that level. That's all we've got to go off. Right? It's only happened once, but unfortunately that's all we've got to go off. Yeah, we're not wizards, we can't tell the future. We can just go off previous data, that's it. So that has to be an area of interest. And if we look left and go, okay, have we had any rejections from here? Well, we have sort of rejected from this level here. So this that there would be our level. Okay. So what does this mean for us? Well, this is what's difficult now, because the daily's opened up, didn't give us that top wick. If we had that top wick and price, this candle was already like that, fantastic. I'd just be looking at sell stops underneath, ready for the flip to come down. But we've sort of set off now. We've sort of set off. But we've got to be careful, because we might think this is set off and we've missed the move. But really, price still might need to come and tap this first and then flip, which it can do. Or this might flip, tap, close bullish, and then on Monday, that's when you then get your drop through, because that's exactly what happened here. That's what happened here. We closed bullish and then we closed bearish. So what does that mean for us? What could we do? Well, we could potentially look at a wing back buy from here, but I'm not really into that. Because if we do come back, could we then flip to the upside to then do that and close bullish? Well, it doesn't really do it here. So where does this one push? Well, it doesn't. On our bottom wick. So therefore, what are we going off? We're basically guessing. We're basically guessing what this daily does, because this daily didn't come down first and create a bottom wick. It just flipped bullish, stayed bullish, and then the next one came. So we haven't had that. So what does that mean for us for the daily? Well, same as the weekly, the daily can do anything. It can flip to the upside, it can push for a steeper bottom wick, it can stay where it is, it can do anything. So we're going to have to come down the time frames. Let's go down to the 4. Go down to the 4. Let's have a look what the 4 hour is doing. I'm going to keep this little wing back area on here for now. I've not set it as a trade, it's not a sell limit, nothing. It's just for my analysis. Okay, what's happened with the 4? So the only time we've came from this level is here. It's the only time. And then what happened? Well, we didn't break below this level. This one didn't break below that level. So we can't take any of them into consideration. This one broke below and then pulled back to here. So let's look left. Let's look at this. If we say, okay, now we've got a bit of support here. Really don't like that. No, not happening. I like that as the forward zone. We've got loads of zones. So this is quite a prominent forward zone. We've got body of the candles, wicks, random wick, loads of body of the candles, a little rejection here. These, yes, you go straight through, but I think I'm pretty happy with this zone, so I would have that as a forward zone. So could we see a tap of that zone and then a rejection? We broke out, we then closed bullish, then we closed bearish, and now we're coming to break. We've got no top wick on this 4. But does the 4 need to come down to close respecting? We shall see. If we close respecting this level, if we look at every time where we've closed respecting on the 4 hour, what happens next? Right? Because all we're trying to do is to see patterns. That's it. So what happens next? So we won't take these into consideration. We'll just go from here. Okay. So when prices came from this level, we close respecting this level. What happens next? Let me get rid of this. Come on. Might be the weather. Okay, so forward close. We then straight away flip bullish. We had a forward respecting, and then we stayed bearish, and then we broke out and we pushed to here. We've got forward close respecting, this one broke below, forward close respecting, straight back up. These are not quite at it. Forward close respecting, then through, close respecting, then straight back up. Forward close respecting, straight back up. So probability wise, it's a bit not ideal, is it? So that probably wouldn't work. Don't know whether I would use the 4, because the 4 can close respecting and still print another candle to break out. That doesn't really work. What if we move this level? What is this zone now? Let's see what this is. Why have we stopped there? I don't think we've ever stopped there. We've never ever stopped here and rejected. It always came straight through. Probably do that. So maybe if we get a forward close below this and I get a steep top wick, so if we close below this on the 4 and then I get a steep top wick what takes away this top wick, we may have sell stops underneath. And what we're looking at, coming through to fill this range at 25483. It could take a hell of a time to get down. And you don't tend to give it a nice close, you tend to just really drop through. I don't really like that. Let's go down the time frames, let's have a look what we're seeing. 2 hour. 2 hours on these stuff. Yeah. 2. So that's a problem zone there. When you get random wicks like this, it does help you with your markings. That's the 2. When we get a 2 hour close below this level, what happens to price? Straight through. 2 hour, come to here. Let's go to this one. 2 hour, takes another 4 hours to even set off. Straight through, but you do come through, I suppose. 2 hour, come through. 2 hour, oh, it's awful, guys.
Isn't it?
That's getting awful. I mean, look at all these. Look at these twos. It's happened a few times where the twos just really mess about. At the 2 hour close. What does the 2 normally pull back to? 2 closed here. And then the next 2 pulls to this level. Here, which we've already tapped it now. So we could potentially reject from this level. If we're going to reject from this level, what's it look like on a lower time frame? One hour's got 30 minutes left. 30's been bullish, but you're going to have a nest play. And this is what we might have to go off. What's the 15 looking? 15. Printed bullish. Okay. If we get a top wick, I might have a swoop entry for a sell. 30 close nest play. Okay. So what a nest play is, we broke out with this candle, and then the next one closed bullish but failed to close back into the zone. If I can get this 30, not create a steep bottom wick, and I come and break these highs with this 30, we might have a sell stop underneath. Okay, and that would be the 1 hour flipping. That would be the 2 hour flipping. Still an hour and a half left of the 2, because the 2 has never really, the 2's never rejected from here. It's always came through to at least 25531. Actually, what's this one? This one stayed bullish, but then he did drop. Do we need to stay bullish? Well, probability wise, we should be coming straight through. The 2's are at least to there. Take the next 15. I'm not sure I would. 5 can flip. Later. Yeah, we would need to see how this 30 closes. So, if this 30 can give us a doji, that'll be a double nest play. That'll be 2 candles letting us know that we are struggling to close back above this level. So therefore we need to come down and break the low again. Okay? But what could happen is this 30 could easily push through and take our advantage away easily. So we've just got to sit and wait to see what it does. Sit and wait, see what it does. We've got another 30 minutes to wait for this 30, so we'll see what that 30 does. I'm not sure I would take the 15. The only way I would take the 15, let's say the 15 closes like this, I would then need a steep top wick, take the top wick of this away, and then maybe a sell stop underneath. careful on the 5s. So we'll come back in 12 minutes and see how the 15's looking. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at EU. What's going on with EU? We did have a potential wing back sell from here, which would have played out lovely. I didn't put it on though, but that would have been fantastic. And this was, if you remember yesterday, not yesterday, when was it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So I
Thursday?
said,
No. Wednesday.
yes, so I said, where's the monthly going to close? This is what we were saying, right? So we know the monthly can tap up from these levels to here, and then close respecting this. If the monthly does close respecting this level, what would then I be looking at? Well, I would then expect the next candle to push up, maybe break the high, and then ideally a flip to the downside. So that's what I'll be looking at with the next monthly. But if we come down the time frames, my God, why do you keep freezing? My charts keep freezing. Weekly, what did the weekly do? So we haven't broke out yet. We've had a steep top wick, tap, and then we flip. So could this weekly flip? And if it's going to flip, that means the daily would look like that. Therefore, this daily shouldn't be flipping to the upside. If anything, this daily is going to keep pushing bearish in order for the weekly to flip. Let's look left a minute. Daily push, close, respectively. We broke out on the daily. Mark this one. Could we see the daily pop into that? I'm not sure one daily could get to that. If we look left, this daily here, which I think is what we're on, even this one, I mean, even if you took this one after you've tapped this level, you close bearish here, and then the next one comes down and taps. Close bearish there, then the next one comes down and taps. So that tells me that all we could get today really is the daily pushing to that. That's all we could get today. And if that's the case, then this daily's already done over 50% of the move. It's not looking very good, guys. It really isn't. Yeah. It's awful. Awful. Awful areas. So EU, I'm probably not going to trade it. EU won't be a trade today. So the only thing we've got going on really is that. Oh, look at the 30 now. Probably going to take this away. So, so a lovely nest player. Lovely nest player. 30 hasn't closed yet. Let's see what the next 15. It might mean we have to get a bit of a swoop entry on. Yeah. We'll see what the next 15 does. As long as the 15 doesn't come down to tap this, and then the next 15 can come and give us that top wick, we've got an advantage point, and we're looking to come and fill the rest of the range. So let's see. Would I take a win back sell from here? Probably not, because we've already came back up. Let's get rid of that. Left. Close through. take a wing back buy. I think it'd just be too risky taking the buy. But you do tend to reject from round here. You can also bump straight through. If we are going to take a buy, could have stops tight. This one comes down pretty tight. Do that. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay, let me have a look at this. So, could this be? We've got a nest play to the downside. It's the 30-minute ranges. So the 30 tends to tap this level and then reject. We haven't tapped it yet, but could this be that area basically? Could this be that rejection? And now we're going to come straight through. If it is, then we would get caught out. If it's not, then obviously we can grab something. And tap, reject. Stuff would have to be like that. Tap, back up. Tap, back up. Tap, back up. Where would we go? Tap it. If you reject again twice, that's good luck. You reject again here. Where would you go? Risk free. And then you come straight through on this one. Tap. Straight back up. Tap. Would it be worth putting on there? Tap 30 straight through. Not looking play out. Interesting. Tap. Straight back up. This would be my take pass, maybe. So I think even though we're nest playing till the 30 closes, if the 30 closes bearish, then these wingbacks probably won't be on. Okay? But if this 30 can come down and tap maybe these zones, I think I'd be willing to put a swoop entry on. And because if the 30 then flips bullish and closes into, all we need, if we get a closure back into this zone, we're coming back up to these levels. Okay? So if it is going to do that, that is. Okay? So we would be looking, even the first entry would be 7-1. So then think about the money, right? 7-1. If I put even $50, which is nothing, absolutely nothing, 0.1% on a 50k account. No, it's not. 0.1%. Even if I put $50, I'd be making $350. $350, which is very low risk. And is it worth it? Am I willing to lose $50 here to see if I'm right, and we're going to flip and reject from here. But also it won't be $50, will it? Because if we put the second entry on, let's say we came to the second one, we use the same lot size. I mean, look how tight that would be. It'd be probably an extra $10. So overall $60 to come up. Now if you're ballsy and want to risk higher, you can, but you've got to think about the probability wise. It's literally 50-50. It's just all we've got. It's all we've got. 50-50. Anything can happen really, especially the last day of the month. So this is where I'd go risk free, and this is where I would take partial. It'd be at least a 1-to-1 at that point, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, just over a 1-to-1. I'll take partial there. Let the rest rock. So if that's the case, I've got two 15-minute candles left of the 30. If we get a 30 bearish close, that's it. The whole idea of these two are gone. Okay, it's only if we come down. So we would now need, there's still two 15-minute candles left of the 30. So we would need this 30 to close maybe like this, and then we'd need the next, we'd need this 15 to close like this, and then we'd need the next 15 to open up, push down first, ideally with no top wick. That would give us a warm fuzzy feeling that if you push down, you've now got two candles with no top wicks. Could we tap, activate, and then flip bullish, and then the 30 closes back into this range? That would give you confirmation that, okay, we need to come and break some highs and be coming up. So yeah, these are valid at the moment. I'll be having a low risk on them. Yeah, but remember, we're on the lower time frame, we're technically bearish because we've had an S play, which sort of goes against Meraki's strategy. But we understand price, we understand how it moves, we understand everything together. It's the end of the month, anything can happen. We know anything can happen. We might not even get much volume, and then we understand our risk management. So we can actually get into low probability trades with such a low risk with a potential high return still, because we're fucking mint. All right, Dan, we're mint.
That's right.
We're mint.
That is right.
So if we come down to this level on this 15, this 15 has to do it. I will take a wing back buy. If we come straight through, again, I will take a second entry. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. That is all we're looking at the moment until the 30 closes. If the 30 closes bearish, then we manage risk, get out, whatever, because we're looking at sells at that point. So where would this be? 2, 5. So I'm going to have buy limit on. I'm on the 15. We need the 15 to push down first, ideally. The amount of messages I've had, Dan, people saying, the amount of messages I've had, people saying goals absolutely killed me the last couple of days.
Yeah, wait, I made 11 quid yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
How are you looking for the
Should
week?
have been more, but it was just moving to break even and getting taken out.
Yeah.
It was a weird day, and then it was like what, 3 o'clock, and I was out the house by then, so I checked it probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. And was now we plummeted.
Yeah. It's not ideal, mate.
Is it like 4,500 pips?
Oh, what on gold?
Yeah.
I don't know if that a nice. I mean, look at that. And people with bots as well.
Yeah.
That would have killed them.
Yes.
There's some accounts blue there.
44,765.
Oh,
So that's like what, 4.5?
yeah, look at gold. It's filled its range now.
Yeah, bastard.
Yeah. No way we could have got in on that. Thought it moved. Just hoping NAS can give us some info. Not holding my breath. I'm just not, Dan. I'm just not.
Funny old day.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do much today because it is the last day of the month. Look, the 15th. 15th flipped. We'll see how this 30 closes. This 30 is probably going to tell us whether there's going to be any setups or not. Tell you what, Lee's smashing it. He's got 3 funded accounts now, Lee.
Aye, on futures.
Yeah.
Substep. Yeah. I haven't had a look into futures, to be honest.
It's a lot easier though. You got no spread.
Yeah.
You can enter, and as soon as price pulls away, you just move your stop and just keep, and then obviously you're out. But it's a contract, isn't it? So it's like every trade has to be like $250 or whatever.
Yeah.
So you just put contract. I don't like how you can't put your second entry on. All it does, it adjusts your entry the first one. It's the thing I don't like. So I don't know whether it would suit me.
It's something different. So it's learning something from.
Yeah.
Like how I know it shouldn't take as long as. Well, it's been learning Forex and that, but I just don't want to. I think I want to like nail down consistency on Forex.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. If I can nail that down and be consistent on that, like I want to be, then I can try anything new if I want to.
Yeah.
But,
well, if you can master Forex, man, Forex is the hardest one. And if you can master that, you can sort of master anything.
Well, that's the way that I want to see it. And if I can do it on Forex, then like I say, I can just get the accounts that I need on Forex.
Yeah.
I should be in a position then where I'm better suited to hold on to accounts and make some profits for payouts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man.
just gonna.
Did you do any trading this week?
Just yesterday, other than like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with you. Like I say, I got up late yesterday. Yesterday? Was it yesterday I did it? No, I didn't trade at all yesterday. I woke up at 10:30 yesterday. It was just like shit.
Nice sleep. I love a good sleep.
What's going on? Well, I haven't been sleeping properly for weeks, so clearly my body was just like, nah, you won't get me.
No way.
You're not getting up. Don't even think about trading. Go back to sleep. So, okay. Did you watch the football?
I did. I thought it was weird. and then
Yeah.
good. Like his formation, what he done, I was like, what the fuck? Like what's he doing here? I couldn't work it out what he was doing at first, but it worked a treat. It was nice to see Willock get back to how he can play. I thought Ramsey was fantastic, mate. He brings so much energy. He was great. Lewis Hall, probably his worst game I've seen, but you know, you're allowed. He's only a young lad. You can't be 100% consistent.
Even Elanga looked better.
Elanga looked alright, yeah. Still an outlaw with Elanga, but yeah, he was better. That
Just,
fucking penalty, honestly, the corruption in the Champions League. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
So I was.
It was like Liveramento's.
Yeah.
Last time round.
It was pure.
Where it was just like, that definitely wasn't a penalty.
When I don't know where you watched it, but even the punditry, like Steve McManaman was like, "Yeah, this will get chalked off." Like he just weren't even like, "Yeah, now it'll happen here." Or if anything, it was a free kick to us because he handballed it first.
Well, this is it. I was going to say, if his was a free kick, it was Miley, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Miley's was a handball, then his was a handball seconds beforehand.
Yeah.
So it comes off his arm, whether his arm's tucked in or not. Like, it comes off his arm and then comes off somebody else's arm. You have to look at that and just be like, right, well, no. Sorry, but no.
Well, the question is was it in a natural position? So, Paris Saint-Germain's play was in a natural position. And for me, Lewis Marley's in a natural position. He's not even looking at his hand. He's running. So it's in a natural position. And if there's any doubt whether it's a natural position or not, you just rule it out. You rule it out.
Yeah.
That's what they're meant to do. And honestly, mate, it was just pure corruption. He's getting paid, that ref. 100% getting paid. Pure corruption. But I say karma prevailed, or justice prevailed, because Nick Pope saved it. But imagine if he didn't save it, and it was 2-1. Like, I was talking to a mate of mine yesterday, and I was saying, I'm not bothered about European football, mate. I'd rather, for me, the thing I want to win is the Premier League. That's it.
Yeah.
I would happily watch my team never get in Europe and just compete for the Premier League. I think teams should. I know it's the money aspect though. They get the money, but I don't like European football, mate. I'm not bothered. I like it all being homegrown, local. I don't like these teams where it's getting very international. I don't like it. The Americans are ruining it. You can't allow Americans into our football because they're just I mean, look what they're trying to do now with Premier League games. They're trying to get Premier League games played in America. Why? It's fucking local teams. It's local teams. Do you know what I mean? It's just taking games away from local people. That's why I don't. I'm on a rant now. Have a good run with you, Dan. Never text me on, you know.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so this hour, right? I really don't know what it's doing. You can close bearish, and then you can have an hour close here. So if we look where this hour goes back to. If the hour close is respected, you can easily drop with the next hour. Easily. Okay? Because if we look here, close bearish, then you close bullish, close respect in this level. And then the next hour just opens up and drops. But, this is the 3 I'm looking at. The 3, maybe. To use the 3. That means we would have to wait. Oh, what is the price? See, this is why this wing back was on, because if this bottom wick could have been a bit steeper and then the flip. It means this 30 is not going to close double nest play, so it means we've broke back into the zone now. I don't think there's anything on for me, Dan. I really don't. Let's have a look at the 15, see if we can mark up some 15-minute zones. You don't even drive. It just, yeah. I don't think there's anything for me, Dan. What time are we on? 9 o'clock. Gold can do anything. It's filled its range now. It's took our advantage point away. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these. 4 hour. Where are you going to close on the 4? Could we see the 4 flip to the upside? So if we mark up this level here, which is not perfect. Is it that? Could we see this 4 flip to the upside? Could we see this 4 like that? And if we're going to get that, that means we've got 1 hour left. So the 1 hour then, after this one, would need to literally look like that. Could that happen? Potentially. But also the 4 could keep pushing. We've got no top wick on the 4. We're not even sure if this is a prominent 4 zone. I've only gone off these. These ones he came straight through. And if he close respecting as well, he can just drop as well. There's nothing for me, Dan. I'm probably going to call it, mate. Which is a shame because I only get to see you once a week now. Or twice a week now.
Twice a week.
I mean, we can just stay on and just, you know, flirt, but... you know. Right.
Those things, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call it, Dan. There's no here, mate. It's a last day of the month as well. We're just gonna have to sit on our hands, be patient. We can't put any of our money at risk at the moment.
Well, that's it. Protect your capital.
Yeah, but just if you are trading today, I don't want you. Please, just be careful because it's very tough. In my opinion, it's very tough today. Low risk if you're going to trade, if you want to mess about or whatever, or if you do want to take trades, take it on a demo. But then you know what mental battles you have then. Imagine you catch a corker and you'd be like, shit, I should have put that on my live. And it'll make you do it next time. So
better off just leaving it.
We'll probably just leave it, have a week off next week. Great British National strike next week, so everyone's off. Well, I'm off. Well, we'll see if everyone's off. People won't do it. But so yeah, I'll be on all week next week from 8 AM, Monday to Friday. But yeah, other than that, guys, if you're watching on TikTok, thanks for joining. Yeah, if you stay on, I'll tell you. If you're watching on TikTok, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'll be back on next week, Monday to Friday, 8 AM. No trade today. We're up for the month. We're up over 4% this month. It's actually been a good month for January. So yeah, our stats are fantastic. So I'll see you tomorrow. Head over to YouTube, like and subscribe. I'm giving away instant funded account once we hit 100 subscribers. Catch you later. TikTok, YouTube, you're next. To all you viewers out there, all he is watching now, thousands years. I'm off. I'll see you next week, Monday, 8 AM. Catch you later, guys. Toodaloo.